Hey there, welcome back to the channel. So, let's have a heart-to-heart about the budget iPhone. I use air quotes there because Apple's definition of budget and my bank account's definition are currently having a very loud argument. We've all seen the iPhone 16e, right? It's $600 for a phone that, let's be honest, feels a bit like a time capsule from 2022. But hold your horses before you hit buy, because the rumor mill is spinning faster than a MacBook fan running Chrome. The iPhone 17e is right around the corner, and it looks like Apple might finally stop testing our patience. Or at least, give us a reason to drop that $600 without crying. Today, we're diving into why the 17e might actually be the refresh we deserved last year. Let's get into it. Let's address the elephant in the room first. The price. Back in the day, a budget iPhone was around $400. It was the gateway drug into the Apple ecosystem. Now, at $600, the 16e is basically in mid-range territory, but without the mid-range perks. It's a tough sell when you can look at an Android phone for the same price and see 3 cameras and a screen that doesn't feel like it's from the Stone Age. But here's the first bit of good news. Apple seems to realize they can't keep selling us 2018 tech at 2026 prices. Rumor has it that MagSafe is finally coming to the E series. I know, it sounds like a small thing, but if you've ever tried to align a Qi charger in the dark at 2 a.m., you know the struggle is real. The current 16e is stuck at 7.5 watts for wireless charging. That's not a charger. That's a slow cooker for your battery. The 17e is expected to jump to 15 watts with MagSafe. It's about convenience, people. No more cables fraying at the edges or fishing for a lightning port in the dark. Just snap and go. Now, let's talk about your face. Specifically, your face on FaceTime. We're hearing that the 17e might inherit center stage. If you haven't used this on an iPad, it's basically like having a tiny cameraman living inside your phone. You know when you're on a group call and you're trying to fit everyone in, but Uncle Bob's forehead keeps getting cut off? Center stage uses software magic to expand the frame and follow you around. Whether you're holding the phone vertically or horizontally, it adjusts. It's one of those it just works features that makes a $600 phone feel like it actually has some pro DNA. But let's keep it real for a second. Even with this, the back camera is still likely a single lens. In 2026, come on Apple. Even my toaster has 2 lenses these days. Okay, maybe not, but you get the point. If you want an ultra-wide or a telephoto lens, Apple still wants you to cough up the Pro tax. This is the big one, the notch. It's been around longer than some viral TikTok trends, and it's finally time to say goodbye. The word on the street is that the iPhone 17e is ditching the old-school notch for the dynamic island. If you're still rocking an older iPhone, the dynamic island is that little pill-shaped area at the top that changes shape. It's actually pretty slick. It shows your Uber status, your music controls, or a timer without you having to jump between apps. It makes the phone look modern. It makes it feel like you actually bought a new phone in 2026, rather than a refurbished 13. Under the hood, we're looking at the A19 chip. Now, typical Apple move here. They'll probably give it 1 less GPU core than the standard iPhone 17, just to remind you that you didn't buy the flagship. But honestly, for 90% of us, you won't notice. You're still getting a chip that's faster than most laptops from 5 years ago. It's like putting a Ferrari engine in a Honda Civic. It's overkill, but we love to see it. Here's where things get interesting and, frankly, a little futuristic. There's a huge rumor that the 17e launch is going to be the coming out party for a brand new Siri. We've all had those moments where we ask Siri a question and she says, "I found this on the web for you." Thanks, Siri. I have Google for that. But with the new AI push in iOS 26, Siri is supposed to actually understand context. We're talking about a Siri that feels less like a robot and more like a personal assistant. Apple might announce this right alongside the 17e in late February or early March. Imagine a budget phone that actually handles AI tasks, as well as the $1,200 models. That would be a massive win for anyone who wants the latest tech without the Pro price tag. So, where does that leave us? If you're eyeing that iPhone 16e right now, I have one word for you, wait. Between the potential for MagSafe, the dynamic island, and the A19 chip, the 17E is shaping up to be a much better value. Sure, it's still probably going to have a 60Hz screen, which, let's be honest, feels a bit choppy once you've seen 120Hz. And yes, 8 gigs of RAM is fine, but not future-proof. But if you want a phone that fits in your hand, works perfectly with your Apple Watch, and doesn't cost a mortgage payment, the 17E is the one to watch. We're expecting an announcement any day now. Apple loves a random Wednesday press release, or they might wait for the big tech shows in March to show off. Either way, I'll be here to break it down for you the second it drops. What do you think? Is $600 too much for a budget phone? Or is the dynamic island enough to win you over? Drop a comment below. I actually read them, and I want to know if I'm the only one frustrated by the single lens camera. If you enjoyed this deep dive, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It helps the channel more than you know. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve on all things Apple, hit subscribe and ring that bell. I'm out of here for now, but I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.